Hey, welcome. I'm Roxanne. How to become the person you were meant to be. We'll talk about that today on Earth 1111. Hey, it's Roxanne. This is Earth 1111. I talk about all types of videos of spirituality, Ascension, 5D New Earth, and all the weird stuff in between. Please subscribe and hit the bell if you haven't already. And share this video with as many people as you can. I appreciate that. Now, what are you meant to be doing in this life? How to become the person you're meant to be. We've already created a life we don't want. Now, how do we realign ourselves to start living the life of our dreams? We don't just come to Earth to rack up karma, to work a job we can't stand. We come to Earth with unique abilities, gifts, talents, strengths. We're meant to be unique, creative individuals to create and follow our passions. That which sparks that joy in your heart. That's how we know it's something you're meant to do. And when you are in the flow, when you are doing what you came here to be, you will be rewarded. The universe rewards you with infinite abundance, infinite experience, opportunities. Everything just seems to work out easily, without effort, because you came here to flow. You didn't come here to struggle. And if you don't know what that passion is, then your job is to discover what that passion is. Because so many of us have been ingrained with programming that we must do this, that to be a successful human, we must do this, 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 and this. We must go to university. We must get this job, or we're a loser. And all of these are programming to prevent you from being that unique, special person with that gift for the entire world that no one else can give. No one else can give the same thing that you can. Doesn't matter how unique and weird and creative this gift is. You came here to live it, to bring it and to birth it in the world. Especially right now. We are in a complete worldwide reset, an 800-year reset. If you haven't watched my video, 200-year reset, again, I describe it in the video why it's a 200-year reset. Please watch that as well if you haven't. Your job is to discover that and pursue that with every being of your light. Now, how do we do that? Most people only know what they don't want. What we don't want is all this stuff in our life right now. So the only thing holding you back is your attachment and your story. So your story, the person you've become, the person you are, the person you believe yourself to be, all the different things you've done in your life, everything you've accomplished, your successes, your weaknesses, your personality type. This is a story you tell yourself to remain in that box. Now, if we are able to remove these stories, then we can start letting go of things that are limiting. So even if it's something that you believe, okay, well, that is true about me. Why does it have to be true? You're a new person now, and now, and now. So something you did 20 years ago when you were a different person, something you did 5 minutes ago when you were a different person, doesn't apply to this now moment. This is so key to changing your life and discovering that joy, that burning desire inside yourself that's waiting to come through, that inner child, that purpose. That is coming through. It's trying to come through, but we're blocking it. Now we block it with, again, oh, I'm too old, I am too broke, don't have enough money, too dumb, not educated. All these are stories, but limiting beliefs about ourselves. You are an infinite being, an infinite aspect of God, Source, Creator. Our thoughts become our emotions, Our emotions become our actions and our behaviors become our life. So it all starts with your attention. What are your thoughts? So your attention is everything. Now, most people, like I said, focus on all the stuff they don't want. I hate this, I hate my job, I'm unhappy, I'm miserable, I'm fat, I'm ugly, I'm broke. Those are just stories you tell yourself that perpetuate that story in the future. Every single thing that you are right now in this moment is all to do with the past. It's all to do with a culmination of everything you were, did, thought in the past. The past doesn't exist. We live in the now moment. The past and the future don't exist. We are energetic beings. We are not linear. We are quantum. So it's so key with removing the old stories and attachments. And the mind works that way. The mind is a brilliant thing, but it's also a very limiting thing. It can get you stuck in these loops, these karmic loops. So for example, if when you were a child, you were told you were dumb. All it takes is a couple times of you being told you're dumb. And now the mind puts it in the automatic replay, the loop. And you have this automatic belief now. I'm dumb. It doesn't matter if it was true or not. All it takes is a couple times hearing it or experiencing it or someone telling you that or believing that, and it becomes an automatic pattern. It becomes this automatic loop, so then your mind is freed up to do new things. So everyone is so full of these old limiting thought loops, these automatic negative thoughts, these limiting beliefs, these stories. It doesn't matter what you've done in the past up until now, this exact moment. It doesn't matter. You let that go. You let it go. You are a new person, not just a person, you are a new being in every single moment. So don't have any guilt about the past. Don't have any thought about it. Don't let it keep recurring. Remember, your present is actually a culmination of everything you've done in the past, of everything that's happened to become in this now moment. In the future, if you keep believing those same things, because it's been a habit, because it's been a limiting belief about yourself, a story, I have this disease, oh, you know, I'm unhealthy, I'm fat, oh, I'm broke. That, what you're doing is you're reprogramming your mind and your reality in the future now. The present moment is everything. So your mind is like a Google browser. And Google has infinite junk on there, right? There's so much stuff on the internet that you don't even know exists. It's just there. And how do you find it? By typing something in the search bar. This is how your mind works. This is how your reality works. There's so many things playing in the background. It's like a computer that has so many different programs open that it's slow, it's sluggish. And this is how we live our life. This is why you are sluggish. This is why you don't have that motivation. This is why you're stuck in that loop of the past, that story, because of all those background programs. So we need to start clearing those out. So catch yourself every single time you have an automatic belief about anything, about the way the universe works, about reality. Instead, let that go and open yourself up to, I'm infinite. There's infinitely more than just that. Every time you have a limiting thought, especially negative thoughts, this is the norm for people, right? I was like this as well, most of my life. Those automatic negative thoughts, because we are our own worst critic. And especially if you're force-fed negativity your whole life from, again, parents, from life, from the media, of course, from all these different things, they program you to be in that constant loop, or that fight or flight. That trauma is constantly replaying non-stop in the background. So your mind is now open and free to do other things. So it's so key, we need to realize that your thoughts, your attention, what you place your attention on creates your future. So we let go of the past doesn't matter, because we are a new, brand new baby right now in this moment, at every moment. So if you screw up, don't worry about it. Don't ponder on the past. Don't worry about the past, ever. Don't worry about any stories. Oh, well, I'm this. No, that's a story you tell yourself, so you have an excuse to keep being small, to be in that box, because the ego, again, every aspect of ourselves that wants to stay small and wants to stay the same, that hates change, will fight to keep those stories going. Your body is just a response to what you're feeding it. So if you're feeding it all the fear out there, what do you think's happening? You're going to be feeling stressed and in fear. And then what happens? Your emotion dictates your actions and your behaviors. Now it becomes a routine. You act in ways that are fearful because you're thinking, or because your attention's on fearful things. Your thoughts start going off in fear, creating your body to feel the fear. So you make decisions and actions and habits based on that fear. And that becomes your reality. So it's so key. Your attention is everything. And catching yourself when you have these automatic negative thoughts, these automatic limiting beliefs, these attachments to story, every single time. If you catch yourself, you say, no, cancel, cancel, cancel. That's not true. Literally talk to yourself. We're supposed to be talking to ourselves. This is why we're told not to. Talk to yourself in every moment. Every time that you have an automatic reaction to something, an automatic thought, a fear comes out in you. Every time that you have that habit, try to be aware of every single thing and catch yourself, so then you can be like, no, that's not me. I'm only in this situation now because of past choices I made, because of past thoughts I had, past where I put my attention on in the past got me to here. That does not dictate the future at all. You are literally disconnected from your past completely in every moment, because you're a quantum being of energy, of a wave, a particle light. We don't have a past. The past is only our story. The story can be rewritten. So many people use their past, their childhood, their traumas, their failures to dictate the future. Everything should be just a lesson learned. Oh, I failed at this. I'm a miserable piece of crap. No, you failed to teach you that that wasn't your passion, that that wasn't what you were meant to do. You learned all these lessons. What lessons did you learn? Well, figure it out. Now, realign yourself to where you're supposed to be heading, to where you're supposed to be. This is so key. Most people don't have a clue what their passion is, so they just keep going through the motions because of old habits. And trust me, your ego will try everything to keep you small. Every limitation is just an attachment to a story. Remove the story. Redirect your focus on positive things, on what you want. What brings you to life? That's what the world needs right now. The world needs everyone to be living their life purpose, because that will make you infinitely happy and blissful. And now imagine a world where everyone is blissful and happy and excited to get up every day. Imagine the love and the excitement and the happiness that would spread around the world instantly, instead of people being miserable in lives and jobs and routines that they hate. Be the person you were meant to be. Shine your light hugely in the world right now. And watch the abundance come. Because abundance, money, infinite opportunities, infinite friends, infinite experiences come when you are in the flow. We'll see you soon on Earth 1111. If you like the video, please like it and share it with as many people as you can. And I appreciate it if you can subscribe and hit the bell as well. We'll talk about lots more. I'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.